Yeah, last time we played, we ain't gonna talk about that. But do what we could do. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Oh. Okay. That counts as a game? That's tough. Maybe it was a sign. E Georgia. This is the team I got my dubs with, and what now? Get him.
Welcome, everyone, to Tempe, Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been in anticipation of this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sun Devils will boot it away to start the game.
Ooh. You know me.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A first down.
Wasn't a good one, he says. You know, all you do is try your best.
Looking for a gap. It's Etienne.
Okay.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Pulls it in. It's Lovett. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. Still on his feet at the 25. All kinds of running room. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Go.
And once he got loose, it was all over.
And
these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling.
Oh,
just can't do it better.
Dropped it. That's crazy work.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it.
There we go.
And he was drilled just as he
released the
pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Down and touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, what a pass. That was nice. Fuck. That was nice.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got plenty.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Good tackle.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger, but playing D-line. All-time.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Nah, I'm Georgia.
Sends it down
Oh,
the field.
no. Let's go, baby.
Intercepted.
Let's go, baby.
Taking it the other way.
Let's go.
Dangerous cover man and a dangerous return
Gotcha.
man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, I played our game, Daniel. I beat them 52-3.
You're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots.
I
They
beat
did it
them
there. The
motherfuckers.
defense makes the big play.
I'm playing online though right now. You know what I'm saying?
Out of the gun to give to the back. He's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to
Hey,
bring
bro,
out the
for
sticks
real.
and measure,
That's for y'all.
but it looks as if he'll be just short of the
I
first
just want
down.
y'all to enjoy that shit. For real. Enjoy that motherfucker.
Leaves it with the back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
He said those hairy dogs. What?
They know who they
What's
are,
going
and it
on here?
starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
Looking for a crease. It's Etienne.
Ooh. Ooh.
And stampeding through the defense.
Oh, no.
No. For this offense.
No way. Show, bro, for sure. Oh my God, I almost ate up on that one.
Wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
I'm gonna do what my homie taught me. What the homie taught me. I'm gonna do it the homie top.
Cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the
Big
red zone.
sneak.
Quarterback keeps it on the sneak.
I didn't get
Run
it.
inside, and there is nowhere to go.
I didn't get
This
it.
defense, you kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice
No
penetration.
way.
Stop
I should have ran it again, bro. I should have ran it again.
They controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
Go for it. I feel you. I'm gonna do an outside stretch.
They can make it a two-score game with
He's thinking I'm gonna go inside.
But instead, the offense is out there on fourth down.
No! No!
Not only will he not
No
get it, behind the
way.
line at the 4.
That's tragic. Oh, God.
Stopping the run.
That was a good stop.
Shutting down that fourth down play. Really good
I should have
job
went for
by
the
this
QB sneak again, though.
They'll go to the ground. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right.
No! I
And
pressed
they'll finally
it.
bring him down after he rips
I pressed
off a
triangle too
huge
soon.
play.
Damn it.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh, I fucking...
Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but there's
was
a
on a
flag
hold.
on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Gosh, damn it.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. The throw. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Back to the air one more time.
Oh, yeah!
It's intercepted.
Oh, yeah! Perfect blitz.
Looking for more.
Perfect blitz.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Georgia. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And David,
Oh,
it's funny,
yeah.
learn more about how these
Let's go,
D-linemen are
baby.
the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay,
You know, you-
so I
you
can
got
be
time
a
to
DB,
blitz and,
I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got
It was
the
just
ball
a great
in my hands.
time.
Guess what else I am?
All the
I'm a
DB
running
time.
back. I take that thing all the way back to the
Oh,
house.
hey.
Exhibit A, the best athlete
Let's go.
on the football field.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Going for the return. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Nickel, nickel. Blue, blue, blue.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller
Yeah.
has to really be dialed in. It's important down to
Coming.
possessions, Dave, that they're able to
They're
score
coming.
some points. You got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good
Blue,
opportunity to come into a
blue.
one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built
Ooh.
yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need
That was
some
dangerous.
good
He could have
things
cut
to
that
happen. What
back.
needs to happen on this possession?
It would have been all bad.
Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh,
Got it
nice.
in the middle, it's
I did
Scannable.
not even see
And
that
the
fucking
defense
running
able
back.
to drag him down, but not
Fuck.
before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw.
Let's go.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Talking about.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, he'll let it fly. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
Oh, no. Oh, fumble. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. GG's. Go Bulldogs. Hey. 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 Yeah. Got a dub right now. Look good. Good. Real good. I don't know. I think I like my Bulldogs. Playing in Bama. Best of luck to you, sir.
Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
That's a good dog. That's a good dog right there.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
Let's go, baby.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. On the run, it's Etienne. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's back.
Oh, damn.
And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
That nigga just came. That's crazy.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
He made a crazy
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Oh, crazy.
Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown tie. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play.
Interesting.
Looking for the two-point try. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead to 8. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Love it.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Etienne. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. At this Bulldog offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He's looking for a man on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Wow.
Yeah, the defense knew coming into this game this offense was going to try and throw it down the middle of the field, so they knew that they were going to have to break on passes but also be really physical, tackle the catch, and knock the ball away, and they were able to do that there.
A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. He's going to take off. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up the first down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what...
And the ball is intercepted.
I'm really not pressed about it.
Up after a solid return on the pick.
Nah, I'm good. I'm going to keep talking.
quarterback
I'm
here. 2
chilling.
interceptions already in
If you
this
take
game.
that
He's
shit
got to do
this
a much
serious,
better job
then
this
that's it. That's
season.
your life, bro.
Here comes that
That's on
Alabama
you.
offense. Jesse
I'm
looking to
chilling for
take
the
it
night.
down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On the run, fires downfield. And that pass picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has a few ball hawks in this secondary. He might be putting old Hootie Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
Yeah, and it's hard to find DBs that are going to catch the ball consistently. When you get one, it's a nice day. But when you get two, it's a great day. You got a guy ball hawking the football, finding it. Great big plays for this defense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Etienne. Still on his feet. The 10.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown, Dogs. He shed tackles right and left and housed it. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Buying some time as he moves left. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Now on the move.
Damn, good fucking run. Ah.
Big gain on that one
Got
as he
that,
steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the 1st. Let's see what happens next.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off play action. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The Dogs getting a push in the middle and getting to the quarterback and just salivating to get at him.
And every year they find these dudes. They all look the same, just massive, big, strong, quick guys that don't like people, Reese Davis. They just love hitting people with aggressiveness. And It's so amazing that they find that year after year in this defensive line group.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here on third down. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Offensive coordinators don't really have play sheets for 3rd and 75. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but when you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many plays in the playbook you can call.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch on the left. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way.
All right. I was chilling, but shit. Guess we get the dub. Would have been better if I got to play it out, but I'll take it. I ain't mad at you. Can't end like that. Can't end it like that. No, no, no.
Stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Oh, fuck, I picked Alabama. I thought I picked Georgia.
started. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel.
Good.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud. And make it
What a pass. Oh, my
Not
God.
much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. What a play that time. They got way more than they needed to convert that 4th down.
But I love the execution of this quarterback. Everybody's sitting shallow, trying to take away the 1st down. He takes the ball down the field. Great strike. Nice play. Nice 4th down conversion.
The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
really nice 1st down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's James. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Power football with the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's James. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
The Ducks will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Let's go.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Here we
The
go.
30, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Alabama 7, Oregon 0.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it.
Oh,
A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score now down 7, Oregon 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually...
He's looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to throw for it. Coming after it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short. They'll try it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Throws to the wideout.
fucking
Fires
good.
into
God
traffic.
damn.
It's picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short, and he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time, the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
Trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Going for it on 4th down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gonna take a shot.
Oh my God, what a fucking catch.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call.
What can I do?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he loves to fire.
Oh, wow.
That is just a sideline.
What a fucking dime.
Catch, toe drag, everything you want.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Slams ahead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Powers forward. Will not get there. A 4th down
Let's
stop.
fucking go.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
At the 15, he's loose.
Oh,
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Got his man on the right. After the filthy move, he's got
I didn't have to be fucking.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
The first half. Oh, yeah.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. To the air on first down. Lofts one high and deep.
There we go.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone.
Hey.
Touchdown,
Hey.
Bama!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's James.
Ooh. Oh.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And he's going to try to hit him deep.
No, I tried it for a triangle. Man, that shit gets sketchy sometimes when you try it.
Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the third 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love
What?
points.
I'm trying.
They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their teams to be every single week.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. They make
Yeah,
the stop,
yeah,
trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On second down, looking to throw.
No. What a fucking
And
throw.
he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And that's 2 times he's gotten to the quarterback. Crimson Tide linebackers have a long history of getting after the passer, whether it's Will Anderson, Derek Thomas, Cornelius Bennett, you name it.
You run out of oxygen there. I hear you. There's so many great guys in the past, and this is a defense that when you see this...
Oh, he fucking sealed that edge so fucking perfect.
Touchdown, Ducks! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah.
Damn.
And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. To the air, it's Gabriel. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson.
Oh,
Stopped
shit.
at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go
slow ass lineman, get your ass moving. Nah.
He kept those legs
Damn.
moving, got 3 out to the 19. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit.
No, I didn't. I thought why was Square over there? What? Because I reversed the play?
After making
What?
the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the
Yeah.
shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to gotta get a few first downs, get some space. So if you're
That
running
shit
that
all
you're running
wrong.
them a little bit deep. This is
God.
the exact opposite of what happened. Now you
Bad.
set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Running the red zone. It's James. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Oh, you gotta fucking wrap that up.
And he'll step across
Ah,
the
good
sidelines after
fucking
making a
run.
good gain on that one.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
On 4th down, they're taking
Let's
it in
go.
the air. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 14, Oregon 6.
1st down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Fast motion from the offense.
Oh,
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game.
Oh, no.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over.
Oh.
That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And he's all
Let's go,
bottled up,
baby.
and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here
Nah,
for the offense.
for real. This is a good game.
They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they
Fucking
at least
fumbled.
get a field goal here to make
That
this a
shit.
two-possession game. So they're
Damn.
staying conservative. They're running the football.
We had a lot of turnovers this game. We was turning that bitch over.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible
For
for their
real.
offense.
Damn. Yeah, for real. We were doing that.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. To the air, it's Milroe. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got his man. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guys,
I know, I just started playing the online shit.
Wide,
I'm fucking with it right now.
I'm
I've
fine.
been enjoying that motherfucker.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him
Hell
up.
yeah, though.
Brings up second down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Alabama quickly back to the line. The give to the back. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
Oh yeah, GG,
This
man.
offense has already converted
shit was
once
fun.
on 4th down. Can they do it again? This was hardly an offensive
GG's.
juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, David. Moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse.
Let's go. I'm getting good at better at this game for real. I just been winning on this shit right now. Yeah, I'm just talking to you. I'm just like, that shit's fun. It's fun. Yeah, it's cool. Right now I'm 5-2. Five dubs and 2 losses. I can. Oh yeah. Good to see you, bro. Hey, GG's, yeah. GG. For sure.